interactions. During his tenure as president, Dr. Kalam visited many schools, talked to scores of children, directly answered their questions. On one occasion at Dindigul in Tamil Nadu, a boy asked, "Please tell me who would be the first scientist in the world?" Dr. Kalam answered, "The child is the first scientist." He explained, "It occurred to me, science was born and survives only by questions. The whole foundation of science is questioning, and as parents and teachers well know, children are the source of unending question." There was a thunderous applause. So here one boy asked him that who would be the first scientist in the world, to which Kalam replied that child is the first scientist. Why he said that? Because children have numerous questions, endless questions. They are curious about everything. Why this happens, why that happens. So he says that science is survived by questions only, right? So children are the source of unending question, and therefore child is the first scientist. In Tezpur, Assam, a child asked, "Why cannot water from Brahmaputra, which is in flood most of the time, be diverted to Rajasthan or Tamil Nadu, which are starved of water?" Dr. Kalam's reaction was amazement. He answered, "India Vision 2020 demands from the young that they start a great mission of connecting rivers cutting across states." He writes, "Only children will have these innovative ideas. Grown-ups tend to see more impossibilities." It was such a powerful question, I was completely beaten. I personally feel the young have the most powerful minds. Dr. Kalam recalls his first meeting with students. It was in Tripura with a group of students and teachers. A question stands out in his memory: "Where do we get a role model from?" He answered, "Till the age of 15, the best role model I can think of would be your father, your mother, and your school teacher." So, one boy in Assam asked that why the water from Brahmaputra cannot be diverted to other states, as most of the time Brahmaputra is in flood, in heavy rain, and other states suffer from scarcity of water. So Dr. Kalam said that India's Vision 2020 would demand from the young that they should start doing this mission. And he further adds that only children will have innovative ideas, right? Only children can think beyond what adults think, as adults tend to see more impossibilities. They see impossibilities in doing many things. So further, one question stands out in his memory was, "Where do we get a role model from?" He answered that your role model till the age of 15 would be your father, mother, and your school teacher. Dream, dream, dream. Another child asked, "You always give a message to dream. Tell me why dream?" In reply, Dr. Kalam asked the children to recite the following: "Dream, dream, dream. Dreams transform into thoughts. Thoughts result in action." Why he says? Because he says that if you are dreaming, your dream will transform into thoughts, and your thoughts will result in action. He said that parents and teachers should let children dream. A boy in Gujarat asked, "Who is our enemy?" Dr. Kalam put the question, and answer came: poverty. Dr. Kalam dedicated his book Ignited Minds to the girl Snehal Thakur, who gave this answer, and has mentioned this incident in dedication because he was very pleased. Okay, a girl answered to this question that poverty is our enemy, to which Dr. Kalam dedicated this incident in his book Ignited Minds.